We talking boxing, man. Oh, man. Run them likes up and get me hyped up. Run them likes up and get me hyped up. I be hating my little white dingy wife beaters, man. We ain't gonna do this. It's like, it ain't as hot today as it was some other days. It's been hot, bro. Hot boy. Yeah, man. So you got to think about you got to stay cool out here on these YouTube streets, these internet streets. Hey, Eddie Hearn got a card coming on in like an hour, so I figure like I see how this go. There's been a little bit of boxing going on, stuff in the news the past couple days. You know what? I'm gonna choose to just feel comfortable. How about that? This is what I wanted to wear. But yeah, it has been hot, man, like 90s, bro. Like, it's the middle of July, man. You know, summertime is like in full effect. You heard? But, yo, Shakur Stevenson, he signed with Zuffa, right? Hold on, let's wait till get up in here. And then I'll look this up. You know? And they saying that, like, he's gonna make like over $10 million a fight. You know? Uh, okay, let's see. Let's get this on right here. What up, Jacopsy? How you doing? Thank you for coming to my live stream. You know? I wonder why like your phone don't move like as fast as it should run like without the Wi-Fi on. Like why do we even need Wi-Fi? You know what I'm saying? Well, I know like it powers all of our devices. So I give you that. But like my phone don't move as fast as like it uh it moves like unless it's on Wi-Fi. You know? Like, oh man. What up, Kumar? It's weird, ain't it? Like, they done manipulated and convinced us into like paying for unlimited data like twice. You know? Unless like you want, of course, you want to power your devices, but still, even then, like that's why they won't give you too much hotspot data. You know what I'm saying? Cause like your hotspot, I mean, if it's powerful enough and it's like enough data, like you wouldn't even need Wi-Fi. You can just hotspot all of your devices. Of course, they don't want that. That'll cost like billions and billions of dollars. Like cost them billions of dollars. It's better to just keep us on that leash. Keep us paying like unlimited data for our phones and unlimited data on our for Wi-Fi. It's ridiculous, man. But I be talking about boxing over here, you know. So I don't know if y'all boxing fans or not, but there's some stuff going on. There's some stuff going on. I think like I need to smoke first though. Yeah, let's smoke. Let's smoke just a little bit. And then we gonna get into it. You are a boxer fan? Who's your favorite boxer? I hate the way these tank tops be looking. I swear to God, bro. I gotta order me some more wife beaters. You know, I gotta order me some more. I don't know. Now, something very believable. Let's see. What was the last fight that you watched? Mm. Yeah, I don't really know my favorite boxer either, though. Yeah, I do. I do know who my favorite boxer is. My favorite boxers always like the fighters that be willing to fight like all of the other fighters. It could be no other way. Even if that fighter isn't exactly the best fighter, that's always my favorite fighter. 100% of the time. When Sean Porter was fighting, he was my favorite fighter. Really I mean, I like Terrence Crawford a lot too, but he wasn't my favorite. I just knew how good he was. Before y'all knew, when y'all was all, like riding the Errol Spence train, he had a hell of a wave, bro. That's why it's good to live through like these eras, because you wouldn't even really know. Like if you just look back in history, like if you look at now, compared to like then, you wouldn't even realize like Errol Spence's wave was like strong, you know. Errol Spence was the man. I hope he don't lose this fight, you know, like in bad. He ain't looking good in training, you know. No, we ain't gonna do that. I need to buy some new jewelry. He ain't been looking good in training, you know. He's moving up like 10 pounds in weight, you know. He's had like a 3-year layoff, you know. I think he's a smarter fighter, but sometimes like your body don't do what your brain wanted to do, you know. Thanks for subscribing, the subscription. Somebody just subscribed, so that just made the live all worth it. You gotta go. Okay, adios, because you're not really a boxing fan. Thanks for stopping through. That was you, pros. Okay, well, adios. I'll catch you later. Come back again sometime. Thanks for that subscription. Come again. Now, but yeah, man. I hope he don't lose, but I think he will. You know, like I wonder what the odds is on that fight. Spence is. I wonder what the odds is, man, because people got a short memory. You know what I'm saying? People got a very short memory. Like it's all life is a game of like, what have you done for me lately? You know, what have you done for me lately? And Spence, he hasn't done anything for us in the past 3 years, and and then the last thing that he did for us, was he gave us the Crawford fight, you know, but it didn't work out for him. I gave you a house, a job, and a car. What have you done for me? Yeah, tell her that next time you want her to like get to work. She wanna work that mouth. What up, Kyler? We talking boxing, man. But yeah, and Earl Spence, he hasn't done anything for us in 3 years. That's why I'm be smoking a pre-roll, the paper. And what he did give us, he got knocked out. He almost knocked you out. Okay, let's see. Now I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling good. Let's talk some boxing, man. You know, until some real boxing fans show up. Just like me, right? That's why I only got 100 subscribers on this YouTube channel. Because, like, life is a game of what have you done for me lately? I don't regularly make boxing content. I'm not consistent. And it shows. And then, like, whenever I get a little bit of traction going, I end up losing the channel. Let's see what the odds is on this Spence Zoo fight. Let me see. Anybody want to make some bets? Errol Spence enters the upcoming fight as a slight betting favorite, with his money line odds generally hovering around one minus 138 to 125. Tim Zoo is the underdog plus 110 and between plus 110 and plus 138. Yeah, slight favorite, slight underdog. It's almost like even. Even though like $100 will get you like 140 with Tim Zoo. But $100 like shit, you need $125 to get $100. You know what I'm saying? With Spence. Yeah. So that's like 50-50. Damn near. But yeah, I'm surprised he got like the odds in his favor, bro. He ain't fought in a minute. How could he be the favorite? Like people might be able to cash in on Spence. He going overseas. He ain't fought like in 3 years. He coming off of a loss. You know? Uh Man, that's crazy, bro. That's a hell of a like way to go out, bro. Like, no, Spence. You gotta win this fight, man. You gotta win this fight. Spence's, like I said, Spence's wave was like dope. His era. Wilder's era was dope too. They was all around us, both around the same time though. But the man down, the truth, the weight bully, the big fish. You feel me? Like, that was dope. He was like the young hot shot, like taking over the sport pretty much like after Floyd, right? Because Floyd beat Pacquiao in 2015. Errol Spence sparred him, gave him a black eye. It was some controversy with the sparring. Errol Spence retires. Errol Spence, he continues fighting in the welterweight division and then become a world champion. And then you just follow it from their point right there. Title defenses, sold out arenas, pay-per-views. Like he had a lot of fans, man. And it seemed like they don't even exist no more. Who's really talking about Errol Spence, man? I mean, we talk about him for like 5 minutes. The channels that I watch, maybe 5 minutes at the most. But we talk about Devin Haney for like hours. You know what I'm saying? We talk about Ryan Garcia. It's on to the next one. We talk about Ryan Garcia, Shakur Stevenson, Gervonta Davis. Yeah, Terrence Crawford. And Terrence Crawford beat him. But like they fought each other. But man, Spence was way more popular than Terrence Crawford when they got together and fought. Like what if that fight never happened, bro? I don't think that like Canelo versus Crawford would have happened. You know, Canelo would be thinking like, who is Crawford? But he became undisputed down there. I became undisputed up here. And so like it was the perfect storm. But had Errol Spence chose not to fight Crawford, Crawford wouldn't even got the Canelo fight. And now Crawford's a rock star. You know, he's all over the place, and Spence is a nobody. He's still rich. I mean, like in the grand scheme of things, as far as like relevance in boxing, you know, or even in the media. You see Crawford everywhere, meeting, doing all kinds of stuff, like even all kind of interviews and different events. Like, you know, he's killing it. Spence would have never did that type of stuff. He threw the he first pitch at a baseball game in his state or whatever, but you know, I don't think he would like be going around. He ain't like people person, but Crawford wasn't a people person either. Now he like know everybody. Shit. He got twice the Instagram subscribers, followers than Spence got now. He probably only had half of the ones when he fought Spence. Or they was like neck and neck, but Spence had a few 100,000 more. I think Spence got like 1.5 million and Crawford got like 3 million. Let me see. Yeah, he got 1.1 million. Okay. He got 1.1 million and Crawford got 2.8 million. Like, that's crazy, bro. And Spence was way popular than damn Crawford going into that fight. Man, but yeah, Spence's wave was pretty dope. Oh yeah, we got to talk about Shakur Stevenson. You know what up, Kyler? Didn't you say hi to me before? Or you said, hey, I spoke to you. I spoke back. Y'all ain't boxing fans, so I'm just talking to my boxing channel as if like I was making content without being on live. You know, and if somebody joined the conversation, they do. If they don't, then I'm gonna say what I gotta say, and then I'm gonna move on with my life. But yeah, um, they say Shakur Stevenson making $10 million a fight. You know, with that new Zuffa deal, and I don't even really know like what it mean. Like, uh, everybody's mad. Shakur be acting like he don't need Tank if he don't fight Tank, and Devin he won't have a legacy. I'm starting to think like these dudes don't really care. He got a legacy. He one of the youngest four division world champions in boxing history. If he fought Devin, he would be the youngest five division world champion if he could beat Devin. Or any of the champions at 147 for that matter. You know, like he ain't gotta fight Devin. He could have fought Rolly. Rolly wasn't gonna ever fight Shakur ever in a million years. No, you couldn't get him. I don't know, man. He could have tried to fight Josh Kelly. I think he just don't give a fuck, man. I don't think he give a fuck. These niggas they be lying. I didn't mean to say it. I didn't mean to. We is on YouTube, but yeah, man. If he then his career won't be stamped. He'll be stamped. I think Adrian Broner is gonna be a Hall of Famer. And he was never really like the most dominant champion in any of the weight classes where he became champion, but he found a way to beat like, you know, a few bums to get those belts. Paulie was a good win, you know. But them other guys he fought for them vacant belts, man, he wouldn't beat nobody, man. But he a four division world champion, so they go to induct him to the Hall of Fame. On paper, his shit is, and Shakur's the same way. But I think Shakur been the Ring Magazine champion a couple times too. So you know, he'll definitely go in the Hall of Fame if he retired today. But Like Tank didn't really care about giving us the fights that we wanted to see, and like we could see it, you know. So like you, if you follow Tank, we'll watch his fights, but you might not really be able to f with him like as a person. Shakur Stevenson, like he seemed like he wanted to fight the best available fights. Just like all of these dudes be seeming like that, but every time they get on, they start making money. Tank not fighting Shakur because he backed by Turkey, and Tank believe Turkey changed the scorecards. Man, that's BS, man. Like, you gonna go wherever the money is at, and if he don't want to fight for Turkey, then that's ridiculous. Like these fighters that he be arguing with, like don't Devin get fight for Turkey off and on or something like that, but he want to fight Devin, so you're gonna be fighting for Turkey. You're gonna be fighting Turkey for Turkey's money. Like man, they just say that this shit just sound good. Just like he with HBO and I'm with Showtime, but like, and we don't really do business with HBO. But soon as it's a big enough fight, oh, we got Lennox Lewis versus Mike Tyson. We got Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd Mayweather. You see what I'm saying? Like that shit. People just don't be want to make fights, bro. People just don't be want to make fights. Simple as that. Tank ain't never really wanted to give us those specific big hot fights that we wanted. Like who was it? Devin Haney, Lomachenko, Gary Russell Jr., Mr. Gary Russell. You know, shit. Tevin Farmer. Even that would have been an easy win for him. But he still like didn't really care to give us those fights. He went up to 140, I think, when Josh Taylor was champion, and then he fought Barrios, and then he ran back to like 135 or something. Yeah, maybe, maybe Floyd, maybe Leonard, maybe Al, but and he just don't care. He said that he don't care. He said that I'm not like those other fighters. He just here just trying to make his money and get out the game, get out the sport. You know, he don't care. And I'm starting to think like Shakur Stevenson. He gave us Teofimo Lopez. You know, he did, and he gave us Oscar Valdez too. It was a pay to fight. That was a decent fight, but that wasn't really like the Oscar Valdez and the Teofimo Lopez, and maybe the Jermel Herring or something, the Marine that he fought. Those was good wins, real good wins. But like now, he a UFC fighter. Why you steady saying hi to me in the comments like that? Oh, you the one that just said that you was gonna leave? What's going on with you? Here, I'm gonna help you out. I don't feel like talking to you. I already said goodbye. Come back in 24 hours. Cause you wasn't talking about nothing when you was here the first time. But I don't think that these dudes really care too much about giving us the best fights, man. It be sounding good when it's convenient. Tank, like, okay, I said we wanted to fight Tevin. It's a lot of fighters we want him to fight, but who did he actually fight? He fought Leo Santa Cruz, which he brought up from like 130. You know what I'm saying, to 135. He fought Ryan. We wanted to see that. You got to give him that Ryan fight. He could have lost that. And he fought Barrios. That Frank Martin shit was weak. We knew what he was going to do. Frank Martin was scared to death. Hey, Tank did like this. And then he did it in the actual fight. I seen a clip on Twitter. Like he did that at the press conference and the dude jumped like that. And then he fainted at him during the fight and he jumped just like that. You know, and he smiled. He was like, yeah. Cause he already knew that he was scared. And that just confirmed it. Just walked him down. That was a good fight though. You know, oh yeah, he didn't he fight Rolly? But that was a he was expected to win that. But so he fought some names. He fought some names. You gotta give him that. Like, you know, even if he was expected to win and stuff like that. Frank Martin was undefeated, you know, but we knew that he wasn't gonna be good enough to beat Tank. And Lamont Roach. So he did fight some names. Like these guys kind of like became names too. Some of them. And Pitbull Cruz. See, so they kind of became names of some of these guys. Like after he fought them, really. You know, like Rolly. Don't nobody really know Rolly. Just the internet. Pitbull Cruz. I never really followed his fights before he fought Tank. But and Frank Martin either, honestly. But he ain't fighting no Shakur. He ain't fighting no Devin. He ain't fighting no Tevin Farmer back then. He ain't fighting no Lomachenko. He ain't fighting no Mr. Gary Russell Jr. He definitely wasn't going to fight Josh Taylor at 140 when he went up there to fight Barrios, but that's understandable. Because, you know, fight the easier champion, you know? Like, what the fuck? Who did we miss? You know, like, who did we miss that we really wanted them to fight? We really wanted them to fight these fighters. And he just, like, ducking, dodging, and weaving. No Devin, no Shakur, no Tevin, no Lomachenko, no Gary Russell Jr. You know what I'm saying? Like, Nadine. Nope. Hell no. You know? But it gave us some decent fights. You might want a double Whopper, but take this double cheeseburger for now. You know, and you know, I'll think about giving you that double Whopper the next time that you come. I think about giving you that quarter pounder. But right now, you're going to have to take these cheeseburgers. And cheeseburgers good as hell. You know, especially double cheeseburgers. But it ain't that double quarter pounder. He sell us a lot of double cheeseburgers. You know? And I think Shakur is kind of like the same way now. I think Shakur, he said, who has he really fought that's top three besides Tio? Jamel Herring, Oscar Valdez, and William Cepeda. They was all like high ranked. And I think he fought like a couple other dudes I can't think of off the top of my head. You know, I'm gonna say if he fought Concesio or something. Something like that. They was the top fighters in the division. But they was top fighters, whether they was top 3, top 5, they wasn't fucking ranked number 20, okay? That's what I'm saying. Like, he wouldn't have been allowed to fight like those type of fighters. But I mean, he's not making bad fights. He's just not making the best fights. You know what I'm saying? He's just not making the best fights. But that's all of these dudes, man. All of them. You know? Just like Tank. We was talking about Tank. That's why I've been telling people that, like, Devin Haney is my favorite fighter. Even though I'm not really, like, the biggest fan of the style of the fight, he's getting, like, a little mean streak in him. Honestly. He's really kind of like becoming entertaining, especially the way he did Brian Norman Jr. But he's willing to fight like all of these dudes, and if like the fight don't happen, then it don't be his fault. Keyshawn 15-0 don't got a belt, and the number one is rigged. Yeah, yeah, it's rigged. Somebody got paid. That's it's a business too. That's a top ranked belt. Uh, Keyshawn Davis is a top ranked fighter. You know, so of course they ain't gonna get Keyshawn a shot at their belt. You know, but these dudes don't be want to fight everybody, bro. They only want to fight everybody like when it sound good. You know what I'm saying? Like when they can get away with saying it, they won't. They'll fight anybody. You know. But then when some fighter come into their weight class or whatever, then they don't be wanting to fight everybody. They got excuses. You know, what has he done? He don't have a name. He don't have any fans. It's not a big fight. What does he sell? He don't got a belt. You know, you name it. You name it. Like when a fighter come into a weight class, like say if I'm Errol Spence, right, and I'm at 147, Terrence Crawford at 140 still. Look, I'm willing to fight any and everybody. You know, anybody can get it. Then when Terrence Crawford move up and he say like, let's fight, I say, you ain't got no belt. You know, you ain't got no belt. Like, I mean, you need to get a belt first. I'm already champion. Let's make it a unification. Then, when you get a belt, I'm gonna be like, you ain't got a name. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can fight these guys, this guy, this guy. You're not selling what I sell. You need to work yourself, work your way up. You see what I'm saying? So, and it's all of these fighters be doing the same shit. Now Crawford was fighting everybody, but he done retired, you know. So Shakur Stevenson is a UFC fighter or something now. Like how is this Zuffa thing work? Cause I never watched like a Zuffa program. You feel me? Like I don't know what that means. You feel me? Like what does that mean? Cause the way people talking, they acting like Shakur Stevenson is no longer available. You know, for a fight. That's the way people talking about it. Like, oh, yeah, he ran from the smoke. Cause look, PBC signed with the Zone. Top Rank signed with the Zone. Matchroom, of course, is the Zone because Eddie Hearn owns both. And he go and sign with Zuffa. It started getting too hard to explain his way out of fights. Shit is fucked up. Oh yeah, I forgot. Gotta unplug through that first. You know, that's crazy work, bro. But they say that he making 10 million a fight though. I mean, wouldn't you do it? I think only Boots only got like 3.5, maybe 4 million to fight Zayas, and Zayas got like 3 million. It wasn't really like the most money in the world, even though it's a lot to us. Like these fighters be making like 50 million. Crawford made 50 million. to fight to fight Canelo. 25 million to fight Spence. Even 6 million to fight Porter. So Boots, he made like 3 million, 4, something like that. So it hit different. Let's look it up. Because we talking about Shakur Stevenson and why he did it. Why he did it, bro. Why did he signed to his life away to Dana White? Boots, Ennis, Zayas, Purse. Okay. What they talking about? Oh, both fighters, they split it 50-50, even though Boots didn't have a belt. Yeah, they say both fighters' purse is between 3 to 4 million. You know, so they only made 4 million each. Shakur Stevenson just signed with Dana White, and he finna make like 10 million a fight, guaranteed at least. Unless it's a big fight, then it'll probably be more. That was a big fight. Boots versus Zayas. That was a big fight for Boots Ennis on pay-per-view. Moving up in weight class, challenging the unified champion. Who was given the belt anyways, but still. And he only made, it's a big only, but he only made 4 million. You know what I'm saying? So that 10 million guarantee don't sound too bad, do it? You can fight some bums. They talking about Shakur Stevenson fighting a Zuffa champion, Rios or something. So you can go like make $10 million fighting Rios, and you can afford fighting Devin. I mean, you can avoid fighting Devin. You can avoid fighting Oshaki Foster. You can avoid unifying your division. Cause you finna make like big paydays to fight easy dudes that's barely even boxers. UFC fighters or some shit. I don't know. I don't know what they got going on. But I heard that Zuffa want to eliminate belts, and they don't really like want their organization to have like belts because they got their own belts. So is he gonna vacate his title, or is he gonna be the unified Zuffa WBO champion? Cause like I don't know if that. Let's see what the Zuffa belt look like. But yeah, man, that's a lot, bro. That's a big difference. It do hit different. It hit different, bro. Look, yo, I just had a thought in my head. I got I knew I didn't want to I shouldn't throw this shit away. I got like a little sip left. That shit finna be so good. Oh, y'all gotta excuse me. But shot midstream Southern Comfort. But yeah, that don't sound too bad though, do it? $10 million guaranteed to like go and fight some bums. When like, what did he make with the T.O. fight? He might have made like 10. But that's a big fight though. A big tough fight against a big name who's a world champion. You feel me? He can go do that against scrubs now. You know? And then he could be like, oh yeah, I'm with Zuffa, but I'm willing to fight anybody. But then he's just gonna continue to like fight bums. But wouldn't you do it? Would you do it? You know what I'm saying? I think like, let me see if boxing is on, because there was some boxing coming on. Uh, Eddie Hearn got a card. Joe Joyce and them about to fight, but it wasn't on yet. It should be on now. Like I don't even be watching all of these different fighters and stuff, but just so I can steal the fight and watch it for free. Like I try to watch all of the fights. You know what I'm saying? I try to watch every single one now, just to like throw it in boxing face, like, yeah, take your shit. Um, it ain't on yet. They ain't streaming it yet. Take your shit, man. You dig? Tell them, bro. Tell them what's going on. Tell them what's going on in English. Stream offline. Yeah, we gonna be taking your shit for free. Yeah, I want to see Joyce fight too. But yeah, man, that's some good money right there, bro. I would be inclined to do that too. Especially you got them young hungry lions on your head. They on your head. Devin want to fight. Oshaki want to fight. You know, Devin's making you look bad, calling you out, saying your name, embarrassing you. You just got through arguing with Oshaki. Oshaki cool not fighting if you go fight Devin, but you acting like you gonna fight Devin, or you don't want to fight him, but you acting like you willing to fight him at 144. But he done already told you that, you know, we can do it at 144. But he's speaking as if like Devin didn't say that, bro. Like, bro, this dude is capped out, capped out, should cap. But yeah, that's a lot of money, bro. $10 million guaranteed, minimum a fight, and he'll probably get more like as he go along. Hey, shit, Earl Spence, man, like he wasn't really making them big. I mean, he was making fives and eights and stuff like that, but threes even, you know, he wasn't really getting no $10 million a fight. I think him and Porter split like 6 million. Three each or something. Mikey, it was like the single shit. So like Shakur with that deal is making more like than what Spence was making, even at his peak and during his wave. You feel me? And Spence was like world champion, like fighting back to back to back to back big fights on pay-per-view. Selling like minimum 250K. 350K here, 250 there, 300 there, 1,000, 300,000. Shakur can't sell no 300,000 pay-per-views with nobody. But Devin, them two getting together to make a fight, yeah, they could do it. That's it. He ain't selling that shit with nobody else. You know, it's just because Devin and his history and shit. So that would sell. But so yeah, that's huge, man, for him. Devin just offered Tank like 15 million minimum. You know what I'm saying? Like guaranteed. It kind of just make me wonder like how much is Tank really getting? They be lying and acting like I made 50, 60 million dollars. A fight that big, bro? That's a hell of a guarantee, ain't it? And then guess what they said? Okay, if you don't like it, then make us an offer. Then offer us something better. He just gonna say 70-30 or something like that. I don't know what he said. How did that really work? You just like hire a fighter. Sometimes like, are they just hiring fighters? Say, okay, I want to fight you, right? Uh, and I'm a promoter, and I want your fighter to fight my fighter. I think it'll be a big fight, you know. And I'm putting up all of the money. Okay, say like how much you want, then I'll give you like say $100, right? I give you $100. That's my offer to you, and I cover all of the costs, and I take all of the proceeds from the fight. You know, just basically hire you to fight me. You know, but they can do it like that. And a lot of times these big fights, they got like percentages and shit. And I understand fights get done like that too. I want 60-40. That meaning the ticket sales, the pay-per-view sales, the streaming views, because that's all worth money too. Like the concessions, uh, whatever, everything. You know. So yeah, a lot of times they want to watch every dollar. Like, why would I let you give me $100 when I know that this shit about to make $500? Like, I know it's about to make $1,000. So like, why would I just let you give me $100? You feel me? Yeah, I wonder how they be doing these, like making these fights. You feel me? It's crazy. Sometimes you could take a flat fee, or you can just be like, I want a percentage. You ain't about to get rich off of me. Cause I'm sure, like, let's say Devin Haney want to fight Rolly, right? Devin Haney's his own promoter and whatever, you know, and Haney's a fighter and a champion. So we can say like Rolly, he made 5 million, 5.5 million fighting Ryan Garcia, right? So that's the most money that he ever made. Okay, then I can just offer him like 10, you know, and then come fight me for 10, and then I just make everything that the fight make. Don't worry about what I'm making. That's your price right there, right? Okay, I got that for you. And then I just make like the fight fucking make $50 million. You know what I'm saying? Global, worldwide, you know, and you only got your 10 million. You got your $10 million that you asked for, but I got way more. That's why people be want to be the A side. You just name your price and I pay you, and I take everything else. You know. Well, at least like with the promoters, fighters like Devin Haney can do shit like that because they is their own promoter. But a lot of times, most times, it be just like the fighters that got their price, right? And you fight for $1 million and you fight for $1 million. So okay, I'll offer you guys both 2.5 million each to fight each other, and then I'll just take everything else. So you like, damn, you know, hey, they blessed you, right? But when you get to adding up in your head like how much they really was making, be like, man, hey, and you know how expensive these fights be to make, bro. So like nowadays, when what you looking at like millions of dollars of value, man. They paid Boots and Zayas like 3 million each, right? That's $6 million to see that fight. $6 million to see that fight. Boots looked like a million, like he's worth millions the way he looked in there. You know? That's crazy, bro. And then look, like I said, okay, they're fighters, right? So they got a price and they paid them 3 million, 3 to 4 million each. And just think like they took everything else. The ticket sales, the pay-per-view, it was on pay-per-view for like $70. You know, they took that, everything, you know? I wonder like what, yeah, man. They making them do like interviews, go on tour, go like sell this shit. You know what I'm saying? Go make my money. You feel me? Go talk to some people about this shit. And they cleaning up, man. All of the broadcasting, all the advertising, like everything. You gonna put this stamp on your shorts. Cause we selling OnlyFans. They dropped a bag like to advertise because they knew that this was gonna be on TV in front of like millions of people. So OnlyFans dropped a bag. Hublot dropped a bag. Hublot dropped a bag. So guess what? You gonna wear Hublot on the back of your trunks when you fight, and it's gonna be OnlyFans on the side of the ring. Like they take everything, man. Bruh. You know how much? I wonder how much that's worth. Let's say advertisers know that a boxing event will have, say, especially with a big name like Terrence Crawford, before the Spence fight. You know, he fought on ESPN too, so there'll be like 3 to 5 million people watching him fight. You know what I'm saying? When he fights. So like you get to advertise your product in front of 3 to 5 million people. Guaranteed. Cause he's a name. They're gonna be looking at the fight and they're gonna be seeing your brand subconsciously program into their brain because they're staring at that ring. So whatever's advertised there, they're absorbing it. They're being programmed. How much is that worth? How much would you pay if you had a product that you want to sell? You were selling Fago Twist, right? And you have the product and you have it in stores, but people don't really know about it. People it's not really selling. Now, how much would it be worth to advertise your Fago Twist in front of $3 to 5 million? 3 to 5 million people for 2 hours. Shit, 4 hours. 3 to 4 hours televised. 4 hours in front of 3 to 5 million people, bro. Like, that's gotta be worth some money. You know? And they keep all of that shit. They keep all of it. They'd be like, oh yeah, okay, y'all fight for this? Okay, here you go. We gonna promise you that. And then they just clean it up. They clean up everything. Clean up on aisle 9. So you can't really be mad at Shakur for going to Zuffa. Just like you can't really be mad at Spence for making Crawford last. You know? Hey, I almost got robbed last night, y'all. I don't know if he was trying to rob me, but like, or if he was just drunk. He could have been just drunk. But when he saw me, he definitely had a reaction. He kind of like skipped a little bit. He was looking my way. But then I just reached from some shit. And he turned off and walked away. And he never looked back. He might have been fucked up. He might have been fucked up. More than likely. You know what I'm saying? Trying to avoid people and shit. These niggas be tweaking too. Uh, I think I'm finna go get me a beer again. I need to stop drinking, y'all. The stream ain't fucking back on. But you know, yeah, I think I'm about to go get a beer, bro. I mean, like, I'm just trying to live my life. You know what I'm saying? This shit right here wasn't enough. And guess what? I'm really good friends with like somebody that was told that they got only 7 months to live, dying from drinking, liver and kidney failure from drinking alcohol. You know, hey, and I still keep doing this shit, cuz. But and I got issues too. I'm just not as bad. But I just did that one hit. But yeah, like I think I almost got robbed like the other night, last night, y'all. I really think but I seen like a couple people behind me from a distance after he walked off. So I'm thinking like maybe he didn't do it because he saw them. Hey, they might have saved my life because I ain't going. I'm not cooperating. I'm like gonna try to fight back. I'm gonna try to defend myself. You know, unless I know that you got me and you gotta, and I believe you. If I don't believe you, I'm gonna be trying to like get you before you get me. But if you like got me, then like maybe I should cooperate. But you probably just shoot me just in defense of yourself. Like I'm that like I ain't finna like that's just who I am. 7 8 Sports TV know exactly what I'm talking about. They sent some niggas after me. I held my own. He know. He was there, I think. The way he described that shit. But that's another story. Let's go get a beer and a pint. But yeah, man, that shit was like, when was that? Like 5 years ago or something? Niggas pulled up. I got to disrespecting some females. Them niggas pulled up. They didn't even let it die down. It was like 10 days later. Sent a dog after me. I sprayed him. You know what I'm saying? Then I cussed him out like, yeah, that's what the fuck I thought. Then he tried to bite me again. I had to spray him again. And he ain't doing nothing. He just stopped moving. You know, and then I'll go walking down the street. But like the people in the car with the dog, like they looking at me. You know what I'm saying? But they not worried about their dog. Man, your dog is having a fit. You know, like it's going through some things because I just pepper sprayed it. They not even worried about their dog, but they holding it. But they looking like this. So I get to the other end of the building, and it's a white dude, and he's acting like he's drunk. You know what I'm saying? And I'm already distraught, so I got pepper spray in my hand already. You know, and he got his hands in his pockets like this. It's cold, and like, you know, so he got a hoodie on and a hood, but it's like dark, and that shit just seemed weird. Like that dog was just on my ass, you know. And now you popping out, and then he was asking for a cigarette, and I'm just like, it's like, get your hands out your pocket, get your hands out your pocket. And I'm aiming the pepper spray at the dude like he got it, like I got a gun, right? But they know I don't got no gun. But I think I just got in his head like for that minute. You know what I'm saying? And like it was just like about 3 to 5 seconds, bro, where like I was too close to him to like run away, but I'm too far away to like get the gun to stop it. I would have been dead. But he took his hands out of his pocket. And he started asking me for a cigarette. So like I'm watching him like, okay, now I'm starting to get farther away where I can run. But now I'm closer enough where I can grab you if you went in your pocket. But he could have got me. He only had like 3 seconds though. Ain't that crazy? And so like he took his hands out of his pocket, and so like I'm just aiming at the pepper spray at him like I got a gun, and he'd asking for a cigarette. I'm like, I'm just stalling, answering the question, but I'm walking away too at the same time, and like then I get a far enough away. I'm like, I ain't got no cigarette. I don't smoke no cigarette, you know. And but when I get close up on him, yeah, this is the part we can't forget that. When I get up on him, then I noticed that he has a COVID mask over his face on top of the hood, and he's not drunk. He's stone sober, but he was pretending to be drunk. You know what I'm saying? When I get up on him, he got the COVID mask with the hoodie on. He was up to no good. And then like when I got past him, so then he's back there. He's like trying to get back up on me, cause I done like got in his head. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't go through with the plan. I don't know if they want to kidnap me, kill me, whatever. Cause if they want to kill me, they could have. But maybe he thought I was finna him. You know what I'm saying? So like I got a little bit of distance. So like I'm walking past, right? So I'm right here, he's right here. So like now I'm close enough where I can grab you. But back then I was far enough away where I can go back that way. But that's the way with the dog. They got me boxed in, you know. So now I'm close enough where I can grab you. He back there now. Now I'm far enough away that I can run away. And they're like, hey, come here, let me get a cigarette. Let me get a cigarette. And he started walking back towards me. And I'm like, hell no. But I played it right. I didn't have no firepower. No punching power. You feel me? I stopped the dog with what I had. If it wasn't for that, I would have been cooked. That dog was on my ass. He was jogging towards me with intentions. Just like he can do like that. And I'm just like, back up. You feel me? He on my ass. You know. But I was still boxed in because of course I'm not gonna go back that way towards the dog. But they in the car and they staring at me like this because they know what's on the other side of the building. You know. I forgave that nigga for that shit though. It wasn't even him that did it. That sent somebody like, like he know who was responsible. Like he didn't stop it. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have nothing to do with it. 7-8. I be telling the story every now and then, you know. But like I know what happened. I just don't be bringing them up like the people that I disrespected, cause they didn't really deserve what I what I was saying to them and shit. Finna go to the store to get some more, cause it's Saturday, and then we gonna come back and watch boxing whenever they turn it on. But yeah, they didn't deserve like how I treated them, and I felt like I deserved that shit anyways. If like something would have happened to me, like at that moment when I was facing that life-threatening situation, and I felt like I was about to die or I was close to death, I knew in my mind who sent it, like who was responsible. You see what I'm saying? And I also knew in my mind that like I deserved that shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause I was fucked up. That's why like I just wasn't even mad about it. Like I said something to some people, they came to him and like he didn't stop it. You know what I'm saying? Over the years I have been pissing him off and shit. But like that time, you know, he cause he probably wanted to do something to me himself like years ago. That's why I be trolling them now. We getting older and like it's some history there. It's some history there. Them niggas is crazy. These niggas will send somebody after you. That's why I be telling people that y'all need to stop playing. But I mean, we getting older now. He 48, I'm 43. This happened when we was like, he was in his early 40s and I was like 37 or some shit. Hold on, we finna go to the stove. Hey, that shit crazy, bro. Shit crazy. People just don't know. Like, that nigga is, whether it's him or whoever the fuck he know, these is the type of people that'll come looking for you. Now, like, we just like, if you try to like come up on us, we gon' in self defense. But them niggas came and found me, nigga, and waited for me to leave my mama house and go to the liquor store on a Saturday night. Man, the night of a Ryan Garcia fight. I'd never forget that shit the rest of my life, man. Like, damn. All right, y'all ready? Come and get your bitch ass. Talking all that shit on the internet. They'll come and get your bitch ass. Swear to God. They had me ready to snitch. I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't gonna snitch because I can't snitch. Like, I can't have that jacket on me, but after acting all hard. But at the same time, I did some police shit though. Cause I knew they was on my ass. So I made a post. And I'm like putting their names and shit. You know what I'm saying? So if something happened to me, it was these niggas. You know. Hey. Hey, they didn't do shit. Damn. I'm trying to turn my hotspot on. But the Wi-Fi on. What the fuck? That's crazy, bro. What the fuck? Oh shit. I'm just wondering, like, why is my hotspot not turning on, bro? Like, what? But I accidentally turned off my data, my cellular data. I'm like, man, what's going on, bro? All right. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Hey, but you know these sweating too. We can't be doing all that. But we definitely not be going back to the store like in the middle of the night. You know, I don't need to be doing all that. But like a story is way more believable when a person ain't the aggressor, ain't it? When you was in fear for your life and you was being attacked and you had to like fight or flight, you know, you really under pressure. You know what I'm saying? This really happening. You know, like, and a person tell you like their survival story, You know, like that's way more believable than like if he would have told you that they sent somebody to do it to me, and I was playing, and he wouldn't stop playing, and we not playing like that. You know what I'm saying? We'll come and get you. Like if he was to tell you that, you might not even believe it, would you? You would think somebody just internet capping, right? But me telling you, when I'm the victim, it's ultra believable, you know? But if I told you, like, yeah, I went and did something to somebody, you wouldn't want to believe that shit. Yeah, you wouldn't believe that shit. And nobody else on the internet. But man, you'll fuck around and find out them black folks next door got some money. That nigga got a big ass truck. Damn. Man. Yo, it look like a monster truck riding down the street, man. Black people who live next door to my house got monster trucks. Look, look. I hope I don't accidentally show no streets. Maybe I should like cover my damn phone, turn my camera off. Cause I'm kind of buzzed already. So I'm not really paying attention. I don't want to have to feel like I need to delete this video. Cause I can't cut that part out. Hey, these liquor store motherfuckers, they drug dealers really at the end of the day. This bitch, like, I hadn't been drinking for like 50 days. And she telling me like, oh, where you been? You be going to all of the other customers, all of the other stores. Like, you be taking your business elsewhere. I'm like, I haven't even drank for 50 days until yesterday. You know? It better be open. Cause I'm trying not to drive drunk, but like, yeah, man. That nigga last night, that nigga was hopping and skipping. That nigga he did like that. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like, then he just like started staggering like left to right. Whew. Can't be showing y'all nothing that is gonna like, y'all can look up. Cause people be some haters, man. Hope I didn't show nothing already. Protect each other. All right. Damn, bro. That should be, look, that should be crazy. Like looking at the same streets that like you've been living at like your whole life. That should be crazy. They fixed their cooler. Didn't you just close or was it the dude last night? I remember it just seemed like yesterday when you had that dress on. I get a pint of Southern Comfort. Yeah, I think it was the dude last night. I do need to do something with my head.
$12.98, please. Thank you.
How is those selling right there?
People like them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is girl. I be watching this girl online, and she be sitting there like blowing her brains out with things,
Oh,
with the balloons, and she be all zoned out and talking crazy. Be hilarious.
there you go. Have a good evening.
That's whippets that I was talking about. Hey man. Hey man. Say man. Man, that's a lot of life going on, bro. You ever think like when you die, life is just gonna move on without you? Everything. Like everybody. Like you ain't even ever matter. You know? I mean, think of like a person that you love like the most, like a passed away relative, right? That you love with like all your heart, you know? And then a year after that, when they die, like uh, you don't even barely even think about them no more. You feel me? You don't really think of their ass. And you was like, I mean, from time to time, occasionally, you know? And that's crazy. Like, what is life, bro? Somebody that like means so much to you, you know, like, and then you forget about them when they die. Cause it's viewed as weird if you like be constantly grieving. I remember my mom was like posting her husband like for years after he died, posting this picture on Facebook, and it was like often. I think it affected her a lot. And I'm looking at her like crazy, like, why is she still posting this nigga? I wouldn't say that, but I was thinking it. And now, she barely ever posts him. She don't. She friends with, I mean, she with friends with her new boyfriend, so she posts him. This is an anniversary, some special, some, you know? Damn. And life just move on without you, you know? It's crazy, man. So just think like if you die right now, right? A year from now, ain't nobody gonna even be barely thinking about you. I'm almost back home. I didn't want to keep the camera going because I want to leave these videos up. I feel like I'll be saying some real stuff. Woo! Shit. I really shouldn't be drinking though. But it's a lot of stuff that like people do that you shouldn't be doing. You know what I'm saying? We back. We back, baby. So, be almost like it don't even matter, bro. People be like, people be having like near fucking death illnesses and shit, and then they come back from it. You know, and they had like end stage cancer or something, and they find a way to like completely like eliminate the cancer when everybody thought they was gone. See what I'm saying? So like, and you know, like I got a friend. I got a couple friends that's like fighting life-threatening conditions, right? What up, Eric? I had to turn the camera off. We was going to get some drinky drinks. I'm He's drinking again. He's drinking again. That's a slap on the wrist right there. That's a slap on the wrist right there. That's a warning. Calm down, my baby. I'm in control here. Don't spam my chat. I don't know you. What up, King Eric? Why? Oh, hey, boxing is on, y'all. Joe Joyce is already in the ring. Too bad I can't like stream it. Yeah, donate to my cash app. You a hating ass, trolling ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? You a troll. I really could use some money, bro. But I be just borrowing money from my bank now. But really, if we keeping it a buck, I had like $37 when I woke up this morning. You know what I'm saying? But, and I just spent like 13, I think. Yeah. So, but I know that I can borrow like $400 from my bank. Yeah, you was a hating ass nigga. You know, a hating ass. Rest in peace of KOD testimonies, though. You know what I'm saying? Let me see if this nigga is even in my favorites. This nigga in my favorites, and he dead, bro. The trap god, the rap god, simply the best. You didn't know he was dead? Now you ain't gonna even laugh at the picture no more, huh? It ain't too funny when like hear some shit like that, huh? Yeah, that nigga dead. That nigga been dead for a long time. Why you don't think he ain't been posting? Unless you just didn't follow him. Hey, we watching free boxing, man. Free boxing. Eddie Hearn's fight should be free anyways. What y'all got going on y'all Saturday? It's kind of hot a little bit. I'm kind of overdressed. You know, I need some more shorts. And I got my fan all the way over there. But hopefully everything is like fruitful your way. I was talking about some boxing earlier, but then I had took a couple shots because I had like a little bit left. You know what I'm saying? And like I kind of just kept going. I wanted some more. Let's fucking go. On Jay-Z pop up. Y'all been probably watching the whole time. Y'all be just playing me like a small ball head. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to like play me like a small ball head. You know what I'm saying? You try to play me like I'm small, but you know I'm tall. I'm here waiting for them to load my trailer. King got it here in your channel. Oh yeah, niggas be lazy as hell and be moving slow, don't they? I used to do shit like that. Uh, they'll back like the trailer up to the dock, and like my job was to unload the trailers when they drop them off. But sometimes they'll be coming and like picking something up, and they need like 8 pallets, but they need 2 pallets of cookies. They need uh 1 pallet of beans. They need 3 pallets of rice, and then they need like 2 pallets of corn. And then I gotta drive the forklift and you gotta put them side by side. Don't put them too close, and don't break the damn. Definitely don't put them on top of each other. Well, no, don't. I mean, you can put them on top of each other, but don't don't break the pallet. I'm watching it. That shit funny. He almost got took out by the treadmill the other day. That motherfucker was on the treadmill and he almost fell off that bitch. The treadmill almost murked him. But oh, hold on, bro. Look, hey yo, y'all made me forget that the fight was on. But yeah, I'm in full support of his health. But I think Broner, oh, Joe Joyce washed up, y'all. Look, he fat and like sloppy and slow. Oh, and he ain't never been the most powerful puncher. He about to get hurt by that white boy. Yo, this forklift driver take too damn long loading in pallets. Yeah, niggas be bullshit, man. They got other shit to do. I was already like unloading this other container. You know what I'm saying? I gotta like get them pallets at this next dock over here. And like now you want me to bring you some shit. I had like all kind of shit that I was doing. They need fucking tape to wrap the pallets. Like they over there need pallets. You know what I'm saying? They need me to pick up their pallets so they can like load some more. And here you is pulling up talking about I need 8 pallets. See, I'm speaking your language, and I remember I used to do that shit, man. Especially like in LA. I was working hard too. That shit was kind of fun at times. Like just being unloading the containers. Like with people that's strangers, you just meet them that day, but you have a lot of intimate conversations with the people that you work with. Yo, Joe Joyce looking fat and sloppy and slow and just raggedy, bro. Man, that white boy about to do that boy in, man. That white boy about to do him in. It's about to get ugly. You right? I'm just saying. It be like that. Cause I know like I had my driver waiting for a minute too. Be waiting cause like a couple times. Cause like you be having a lot of shit to do. And it's like a machine, right? You know what I'm saying? So I know in my mind, like, hey, it's gonna take me like 5 minutes to go all the way down there to get them some pallets and to bring them back. You know what I'm saying? But in those 5 minutes, they might have a pallet waiting for me. They might have 2 pallets that I gotta pick up and I gotta put away. But I gotta go get them pallets. So like the machine is all working, and here you go. Beep, 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 backing into the dock, you know? And like, nigga, I had like 20, 30 minutes of work to do in my mind just to be caught up. Not to mention like whatever they come up with. I mean, what pop up or what they get done with while I'm doing that. Yeah, so you just gotta be patient, man. It's a process. Joe Joyce is fighting like a girl, bro. He ain't even looking like a man. Bro, y'all gotta see this, bro. If they strike me down for this, come on, man. Look at this, bro. He's fighting. He looked like a big fat girl, bro. He fighting like one. Look at that. That's not even punches, bro. Yo, what's really going on, man? Ooh, ooh, ooh. That white boy about to dog that man. It be like that though. Oh man, white boy rocked him with a left hook. What's those? What kind of punches is that, bro? He don't need to ever fight again, bro. I mean, Chisora, he's still fighting good even into his 40s. He hit like a man still. Like this dude, yo, you can take those punches. Who couldn't take those punches? It's a lot of pushing, a lot of pressure, but it's not really that much pain. He's just pushing at your head, like he ain't even hitting you. All these old boxers need to retire. For real. Cause it's a new day. And them young niggas, I'm telling you, you gotta watch out for them young niggas. You know, they young, they strong, they fresh, they got stamina, and they got some skill too. You know? Like, you've been to get your ass whooped by somebody that ain't even as good as you. They didn't do as much as you. Like, like they wasn't as proven as you. And you'll get your ass whooped by somebody that's just younger than you, bro. Like when I went to the liquor store last night and I was talking to the dude that was like working at the front counter, he looked like he probably was like 30, maybe 27. But he looked like he work out and go to the gym. And he's definitely a lot younger than me. And I'm looking at him and I'm like, damn, like he could probably beat my ass if we got in a fight right now. You know? And you ain't got no gun. So you better keep it cool before you get your ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? And I always been like a tough guy. You know what I'm saying? So like I'll never really back down from nothing to nobody. Like it is what it is. You know, but like it's just what it is too. It's their time. You feel me? So like you gotta stay out their way. You gotta stay out the YN's way. When you had your time, they stayed out of your way. And you gotta stay out their way. And you get in their way, then it is what it is. You in the fight, you in for the fight of your life. And Joe Joyce, he out here. I don't know how old this dude is fighting him, but man, that white boy looks strong, and they fighting 12 rounds, bro. And he slapping like a girl, bro. This dude is punching him in his face. Joe Joyce getting knocked out, bro. Ain't no way he ain't getting knocked out. He ain't even got that jab that he used to have, bro. This is crazy, bro. Like, look at how he's swinging, bro. Like, come on, man. Yo, dude, look how he swings. Look at this. Come on, bro. Shakur Stevenson hit harder than that, bro. I don't know what I'm looking at right now. Look at that. I swear to God. I don't know what I'm looking at. Don't ever fight again, man. Especially if he get knocked out like I think he is. Don't ever fight it. Don't ever do that shit again. You know what I'm saying? These niggas be getting, oh, he just socked him again, hard as hell. That's a strong, sturdy white boy, but he still look older too. Glacier finna whoop that ass. He just shorter and don't got as much reach, but he hitting hard, bro. He chopping at that tree. Joyce is running. I can't believe he looked like this now. I can't believe he came into a fight looking like that. Hey, so what else we got going on in the sport of boxing, man? We got Shakur Stevenson signing to Zuffa, reportedly making like a guarantee of over from 10 million a fight. 10 million guaranteed a fight. At least, at minimum. And Boots just fought Zayas for 4 million. You know? Even when Crawford fought Porter, he made 6 million. When Crawford fought Amir Khan, he got like 8. Amir Khan got like 6. You feel me? I'm talking about the Spence and the Canelo fight. I'm talking about all of the other fights, bro. Crawford had like 42 fights. He only made like over $10 million 2 times. That's 50 for Canelo and 25 for Spence. That's a lot of money, bro. But other than that, like his shit was like 3s and 4s and 5s and 6s and 8s. Shakur just signed for $10 million a fight against bums. Now, I think he got 10 for Tio. I think they both got 10. But correct me if I'm wrong. I got to look it up. But that was a big fight. That was a big fight against a big name who's a world champion and a tough fight for you. You know, and you made the biggest payday of your life. Now, this 10 is like to fight some bums. You know what I'm saying? So it do hit different when like you had your hardest job for 10 and they offer you easy jobs from now on for the rest of your life for 10. So then you be like, I'm a UFC fighter now. You sell out. You know? You sell out. It be like that sometimes, bro. Sometimes you gotta sell the fuck out. Sometimes you just gotta abandon your morals and your values. And you gotta just do some strange things for some change. Sometimes you gotta sell your ass for some cash. Don't grab me. If you grab me, I'ma bite you. I swear to God, you gonna let me go. I'm gonna bite the fuck out of you. And I'll be watching a lot of those those them videos and shit. But sometimes you gotta do some strange things for some change, bro. I'm about to run off on y'all niggas. Y'all niggas don't talk enough. And I know other people. I mean, I ain't making money with the motherfuckers. But I'll find someone else to hang out with, man. Oh, rock this bitch ass. What's up? That white boy about to, I'm telling you, I told you, look, white boy about to smack his whole ass. Look at him. Look. White boy ain't playing with your dumb ass, nigga. Look. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That white boy is not playing with you, dude. Okay. He rocked him in a few minutes ago. You can't be out here getting beat up by these Russian white boys and shit, bro. Like, I don't care what y'all think. Like, people pick their favorite fighters based on like them looking like them. Like, nigga, I'm not about to say Canelo's my favorite fighter, and I'm black, and what I'm gonna root against a Mexican. I'm gonna root for a Mexican to beat a black man up. Hell no. The fuck. Now, if I really thought that Canelo could win a fight, that's different, you know. But I still would be the fan of the loser. I mean, the black guy, the ninja. You know what I'm saying? But y'all niggas ain't. Y'all niggas boring me to death, bro. And I shoot at you niggas with my BB gun, bitch. You need to calm the fuck down, bro. Look at this shit, bro. Look at this. I don't know how he do it so perfect. I don't know if I want to train or fuck. Come on, bro. Hey, look. That's the perfect. That nigga do it better than you. Hey, y'all see that? This nigga on his hands and knees bending over. And Broner just said, like, I don't know if I want to train or fuck. He do it better than you. And Dean started laughing. Dean started laughing. I told y'all what that shit was. Broner's turning him out. Dean like it. Broner's flirting with him, and he's receptive to it. You know, like, man, come on, we can break this down to just animals, man. Ruff, ruff, ruff. Ruff, ruff. You with it? Ruff, ruff. You ain't with it. He was with it. Look at this, bro. I don't know how he do it so perfect. I don't know if I want to train or fuck. Hold on, I got something else on. Look at this. Look at this. Look. I don't know how he do it so perfect. I don't know if I want to train or fuck. I don't know if I want to train or fuck. Look. Look at that smile on his face while he on his hands and knees. After another man just said, I don't know if I want to train or fuck. And you in this position right there when he said it. And you laughing that hard. Y'all don't hear me though. Y'all don't hear me though. But you know what? I noticed a shift though. Adrian and Dean is back around each other. I ain't even watching the fight. But I noticed a shift. Dean is being less aggressive with Broner. Broner beat him up off camera. His shirt was stretched out and everything. Broner gotta stop that shit, bro. Hey, so Broner is out here. He bullying niggas on the streets now. He beat up Dean and told him that he would kill him. And now they back around each other for the cash. Cause everybody wanna see them together. But he ain't acting real aggressive with Broner no more. He should never did it in the first place. Broner is a former professional boxer, bro, who had a history in the streets. Like, I think niggas don't be realizing, like, when you was 10, bro, he was getting shot at and shooting and knocking people out at the club, catching charges. And you was a little kid. And now he's grown and you done grew up and you talking crazy to him and like he thinking in his head like, nigga, you ain't did half of the shit that I did. You feel me? Nothing. You ain't been through nothing. And I'm a boxer too. I done got in a ring and put my life on the line like 30 times. And you sitting here trying to call me a bitch ass nigga? Like what? Nah, I kill you before I let another man talk to me like that. You know what I'm saying? So he beat Dean up and and they back around each other. I thought they was done for good. They keep going around each other because of the money is so good. Broner's a millionaire again already. That's what I heard. But to get that million, it was a lot of drama, bro. A lot of shit. The content about to get whacked though, cause like one alpha male done established his dominance over the beta male, and you know what? And this is how you know the alpha male told the beta male, "Damn, I don't know if I want to train or fuck." And he said that in front of everybody. And he done seen Dean laying face down on a couch with his booty in the air. He said his ass looked like look like one of the hoes. And now he said, I don't know if I want to train or fuck. And look, Dean is on his hands and knees with a smile that big. You can't make this up, bro. I swear to God, I don't care. Like I said, I wouldn't let nobody play with me like that. I wouldn't let nobody. I swear to God, I don't care what I would do, even if I got fucked in my ass behind closed doors. Like, and you knew about it. I still wouldn't let another man play with me like that. Never. Hell no. Nigga, I'ma fuck you in your ass. Shit, the fuck? You ain't fucking me in my ass. You gonna get fucked in your ass. You know what I'm saying? It'd be that type of thing. It wouldn't be that. Stop playing. Nigga, stop playing with me like that, nigga. Cause yeah. I know how this shit'll go. That's the way I would be. You know. I can't believe this white boy ain't knocked this bum ass nigga out yet. He just whack, but he's strong. He like a retard with damn strong strength. He could probably like chop down some trees or something. Look at him. Look at this big old muscle bound white boy. He look like he'll be the best worker on your crew, hauling some shit. Hey, so fuck yeah. Uh, but yeah, tell 7-8 I say I snitched on him. I told YouTube like 10 times. You know what I'm saying? No fuck. Like, I didn't tell the police. But you know what the police was gonna say, right? No crime was committed. Cause they didn't go for it. Almost got bit by a dog, and someone I seen was reaching in his pockets and scared me. So what crime are you reporting? See what I'm saying? They didn't go for it. So I couldn't call the police anyways. They were like, man, shut the fuck up, nigga. Stop snitching, bitch. They didn't do it. They planned on it. They went for it, but they didn't do it at the end of the day. And you gotta respect that. Everybody gotta respect that. It's to be respected. They didn't go for it, so you didn't lose your life or get beat up. I think that the thing is that they didn't want me to die. I think niggas like wanted like to fuck me up. You know what I'm saying? I think they wanted to beat me up. Hey, but A7A was advertising horror movies around that time. He was with like some gruesome activities. He kept talking about horror movies. He's trying to desensitize his audience to my death. So I don't know. It could have been some torture shit. I just think like if a nigga wanted me dead, why didn't white boy just up the blick and just like get me, bro? Why come around the corner with your hands in your pocket when you can come out of the corner like this? Fa 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 fa. See how I'm coming? But he already got the mask on. Fa fa fa. I do that like I done did it before. It's just natural. I don't do like this. I do like this. That fire finna come off the front of that bitch, bro. It's not about to burn my face. The fuck? I ain't did shit. I ain't never did nothing to nobody. Did you say, oh my mama? It's like normal, bro. Like, yeah, hey, that gunpowder, that's some fragments. I'm telling you, that shit'll burn you out. But they didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? I refuse to think that the one that had the gun, like, if he wanted to kill me, that he wouldn't have had it already out. You know what I'm saying? Somebody want to kill you, bro? Man, you sitting there standing at the bus stop and they just ride past. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta play it off. You ain't gotta play it off. If you want somebody dead, you just like, hey, you just see them, and then it's five, 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 five. It ain't no trying to play it off. It ain't no wearing a mask. It ain't none of that shit. Cause you ain't gonna live to fucking give a description. Swear to God on my mama. And that's where they fucked up at. Cause they didn't want to kill me. You know what I'm saying? Like, or I think dude really froze up. He was supposed to like shoot a shot at me. But yeah, I think that's what he said. That's what 7A said. He's supposed to shoot a shot at me. But you know what? I still could have went to the police. Even though no crime was committed for real, I could say that like it was a attempt on my life. You know, even though like, you know, they probably wouldn't, they don't have nothing. But I still could have did that and I didn't. I'm sure niggas gotta respect that. You know what I'm saying? I just did a lot of apologizing after the fact. But I mean they gave me a pass. You know? But and that's now I be trolling him to this day. But he know what time it is. He know what he was a part of. You know what I'm saying? Even if it wasn't him, it was people that he know. He could have said, "Don't leave that nigga alone. That nigga slow." He didn't. He like, "Hey, I ain't got nothing to do with it." And then it almost happened. You know, and that's why I still be trolling to this day. Like, nigga, try again, nigga. Try again, 7-8. I slap your old ass, nigga, in the back of your head, nigga. You know, fuck, nigga. Fuck wrong with you, nigga. Little nigga. You better bow the fuck down. No, I'm just playing, man. That nigga know I love him and shit. I'm a big supporter. 7-8 Sports TV, LDBC. I made him change it to the LDBC. I was a TBE of the YTBC. I took over his own shit, and then he changed it to the LDBC like a hoe. You know what I'm saying? He changed to the LDBC like a hoe, cause like I came into the game, and I started making a name. You see, like when he had 7-8 million views, nigga, that's when I was born. And then by the time he had 15 million views, I was at 8 million views. So I'm saying, so I was catching up. That nigga was happy I fell off, man. You would have got smoke with H Money. You still got smoke with H Money. That nigga shot at me, bro. No, he didn't. He didn't. Nah, I don't know. I ain't got no smoke with him. He don't even make boxing content no more. I don't think. He didn't shoot at me, but like, yo, I didn't talk about it online. I think I only mentioned it once. It was just like a year ago, but it was like years after it. But I was arguing with him online, right? It was wintertime, and I was going to my mom's house. I seen a car, and I was like tripping because they was like looking like they was on me, but they ain't do nothing. So then we rode to my mom's house. It was winter, and the snow was out and shit. And so the same car rolled past, and I was unlocking the door, and then I heard a shot, like, but they shot in the air, just did like that. When they had passed down the street, but I ain't say shit. They wouldn't really own that, but like, in order for that to happen, like somebody crossed state lines, like niggas was really like sending me a warning, for real, for real. And then guess what? Later on that day, when I was on live, somebody came in the chat and they was like, that was me. Somebody said that was me. But like I didn't know who that was. It was just a random account. But I know I heard that shot. But I know that they didn't shoot at me either. There ain't no hoes in the house or me, you know. And I was like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? When I heard it. But then I looked over there and then I seen that their hand was like this. I was scared. No, I wasn't scared. I thought it was funny. I was high. I was high. I know that they wasn't shooting at me. Look, I've been shot. That's like that ain't even shooting at me. That's just playing. I've been shot at before, but my heart skipped a beat. Hell yeah, my heart skipped a beat for sure. I done like, oh shit, damn. Like, I'm just looking at the car. I'm smiling, but I'm not really scared or hurrying up in the house because I can see. Once you hear a noise, right, your eyes gonna come like to whatever it is, right? And then when I look over there and I can see the arm out the car like this, and they way like down on 7th Street, she on 8th Street. They on 7th Street already when they shot at the shot. So like I'm like, oh yeah, these niggas some hoes, but like they ain't really on that. But at the same time, niggas had to come from Memphis to fucking Michigan to do that. So they really had a plan. They just spared me. It's been a few situations that I done fucked around and find out. I wasn't scared though. When I was scared was when 7-8 sent them motherfuckers after me, or his people came after me, cause they was targeting me for real. Them niggas was just driving around. They was playing. 7-8 wasn't playing. That dog was about to tear my ass up, and the nigga with the gun in his coat, he was coming after me. He was like, he fucked up. He fucked it up. But he was targeting me too. Them niggas was just driving and they saw me and then they just shot in the air. But just think of all of that time leading up to like me leaving the house. You know what I'm saying? Like me going to the gas station and then me going back home. Like what they was thinking about while they was on their way to me. Or what they was thinking about when they was parked around the corner waiting for me to go live and leave the house. Go live and or leave the house. You see what I'm saying? And then, like they just didn't shoot at me. They just shot in the air. But that thought process of people like targeting you, it's kind of scary, man. That is scary. The thought that like somebody will like stalk you, find you, and have a plan of what they gonna do with you, because you pissing them off. That the thought of that is scary. Hold on, my stream just froze. But them niggas wasn't scary. How they know where you live? I was living at my mom's house. They know my mom's name because her name on Facebook and like her address is on Google. You know, so like if you know my mom's name, you can search Google and you will find her address. She's been living there for 13 years. See, if you got my name, you unless you got access to my credit report, then you won't find my address. But her, she been there for so long, so nigga, that shit on yellow pages, nigga. That's probably why. How? And then I don't know. I be giving little hints too. I get drunk and I'll walk outside, and you might see the number on the house, or you might know what store that I went to, so you about know the general area, so you know where to look. It ain't like that hard to put two and two together. Like if you really own somebody, you know. I give a lot of hints. Them niggas watch my live stream just like 7A did, and waited for me to leave the house, and just they waited for me to get the alcohol, and then like start heading back to the house. That's the same as what H Money did. I went to the gas station that day, and I had a sack on me and all kind of shit, bro. I'm in my mama's house with a sack. Nigga, I ain't trying to like have that kind of like attention on her and shit. But yeah, so I ain't had no gun anyways though. 7-8 and them try to catch me away from my mom crib when I'm not with her. Like them niggas, I was with my mom. She picked me up, but like she went in the house first, and then I was going in the house last. And then like they shot in the air after she had already went in the house. But yeah, that shot ring out, nigga. You definitely gonna duck down. Your heart gonna skip a beat, cause you like, what the fuck was that? I wasn't really scared though. I thought it was funny. You know, I didn't think that 7-8 shit was funny. I was scared as fuck. I wish I still had the live stream that I did, cause I went live as soon as I got home, and like the look on my face. I remember going back and looking at it. Knowing that like I was just in a life-threatening situation where I could have lost my life if I hadn't reacted how I reacted in the best way that I could react. You know, and like the look on my face, when I went live, I'm like in disbelief. I was laughing at the H Town shit. You gonna drive around, you gonna come to my city, and then you gonna shoot in the air. You know what I'm saying? While you down the street. That white boy, if he would have reacted like how he's supposed to, I would have been gone. You know? Them niggas wasn't really trying to get me. H Money and them, I don't know what the fuck. Niggas just like, yeah, we gonna do something to that nigga. But when they came, they just shot in the air. That white boy was on me. Pretending to be drunk so he can get close to me. And I see he's sober and he got a mask and he got his hand on the gun in his pocket. The dog done got let out on me. That shit was real. That shit was real. But I held my own like a G though. Very disrespectful. I could. It's a live stream. I ain't even know. I ain't trying to get nobody indicted by the feds because, like, I'm lying anyways. I'm a schizophrenic. I'll be making stuff up. Like, all of this stuff is just for entertainment purposes. 7-8 or nobody he's associated with has never did nothing or tried to do nothing to me, and H Money didn't never do nothing to me either. For legal purposes. I'm a schizophrenic. I hear voices. I see things. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, they was really on me though. White boy just fucked it up. But everything else was perfect. They had me boxed in. H Money didn't have me boxed in. It wasn't a 3 car job. It was just him. Drive or somebody with him driving in a car, shooting in the air. Them niggas had me boxed in and let a dog out and a dude on the other side, like the building with a gun. Like, what? Man, I pump fake with this. Get your hands out your pocket. Get your hands out your pocket. But it's dark, so he can't see if I got a gun or I'm just got pepper spray. But they know I ain't got no gun. Yeah, I was scared. I was very apologetic after that shit. Maybe one of these days, 7A to tell that story, man. But he can't. He can't, cause like it's admitting to like some kind of fuck around and get them some RICO charges or something. That's why I said this shit for entertainment purposes only. That's why I say I'm a schizophrenic and all this other shit. Cause you never know, man. The police could have been on that nigga for years. You saying this shit right here is just what they need. Fuck around and get damn 100 GB indictment with fucking 97 overt acts. He's saying shit like that on the internet. I can't believe they done fought 12 rounds. But I would love to have a conversation with him one day. But it would have to be in person because, you know, he'll be thinking I'm trying to record some shit. I don't even really, we don't even really need to have the conversation. I already know what happened. I know, like, it wasn't, he didn't, oh. I told you he was going to get knocked out. I told you he was going to get knocked out. Y'all all gone? It's time to go then. Joe Joyce lost. He got knocked out, like I said. They stopped him. All right, y'all. Y'all, look, I'm Travis Gotti. Thanks for tuning in to Travis Gotti Boxing. Like and